All right, this is for week 8. This is your spelling words for week 8. And also, the language video will go with this. All right? And it says quizzed.
Quiz,
That's the first one, right? Stroll.
stroll,
Marvelous.
marvelous,
Get it? Marvel. Mention.
mention,
Similar.
similar,
Sullen.
sullen,
Instruct.
instruct,
Whale.
wail,
Rhymes with pale, rhymes with tail, right? Endangered.
endangered,
Extinct.
extinct,
Dinosaurs are extinct. Yes, they are. Ecstatic.
ecstatic,
After.
after,
Before.
before,
During.
during,
Finally.
finally,
Perch.
perch.
All right. So then look at your packet right here. Okay, next to each word, we're going to put it's either N for noun, V for adverb, or ADJ for adjective, okay? All right, quiz, what do you think it is? Is that a verb, noun, or adjective? Verb, it has an ED. Verbs. How about stroll? Is that a noun, verb, or adjective? Verb. Okay. You're strolling down in the park. Can you write these down in the front, please? Can you write these down in the front, please? Thank you. So just put the letter in front of it. So quiz is a verb. Stroll is also a verb. How about marvelous? That's an adjective. Mention, that's a verb. Don't forget to mention to your parents about donating candy and also that October 27th is a trunk or treat, okay, or that event. How about similar? That's an adjective. Sullen, so sullen is an adjective. How about instruct? That's a verb. Wail, what do you think? Wail. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's also a verb. How about endangered?
Adjective.
You could say, Mr. Petita, isn't that a noun? I mean, I'm sorry, not a noun. Um, an adjective? I mean, a verb? Could be, but in this case, it's an adjective, okay? It describes something. I'm going to put it here at the top so you can see it, okay? Like some birds are endangered, meaning there's only a few. If they're all gone, they'll be extinct, okay? So extinct is also an adjective. Ecstatic is an adjective. After, before, during, finally is an adjective. Those are all adjectives. They deal with time. And then perch, what do you think? Well, depending on how it's used, isn't it? So you could say that it's a verb, okay? Like the bird was perching, okay, on the branch, okay, to rest upon, okay? but it could be a noun too. Okay, okay. Like when you have you're burned in a cage, the little stick that he stands on, that's a perch. So let's put a noun there. Let's do it that because we don't have nouns. All the other ones are verbs or adjectives. As you see in the box right here, the dash box, it says list some other words, exciting words you can use to in your writing to replace said. What do you think? Mention would be one. What's another? Cried, yeah. How about explained? Right? What is it? Peeped. Okay. What? Wait, that's not how you spell it. I think that's how you spell it. Anything else? Avery? Huh? All right. Yeah. All right. This week we're working on simple, compound, and complex sentences. You might want to pay attention. You got a test on this, plus another language test. Okay. Because in your Unit 2 language study, okay, we're going to finish part B this week and start with part C as well. Okay, day 1. It says, what is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word used to connect sentences together. And here they are. Here's some examples right here. Okay. So common conjunctions include these words: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. Okay. All right. Watch this. So we're going to page 18 right here. Okay. And we're going to do 19 as well. So actually go to 19 first because that talks about conjunctions and that's what the video was about. It says there are 3 most common conjunctions are and, but, and or. Okay. So for example, I have, yeah, there's 10 of them, right? It says Ashley has a peanut butter blank jelly in her lunchbox. What would that mean? Yeah, and Leslie blank Jennifer are sisters. And Sean wanted to learn to play the guitar, and his mother wanted him to learn piano. Okay, if it's one or the other, it's actually but. Okay, but his mother wanted to him learn the piano instead. Okay, so Greg studied his spelling test, but he still didn't get an A. Yes. Okay, would you rather eat a hot dog or when it's a choice, you seems to do, use or. This was but. This was also but. This is or. All right, do the rest and stop at which one's 6? Huh? So when I grow up, I think I would like to be an electrician and a plumber. You have a choice. Which one am I doing? Or. Can't be both. It's either one or the other. I can't be a teacher and a cook. I had a choice. Okay. Georgia was going to clean the house, but she's too tired. Yes. The grass is very long, so I have to mow it. Oh, oh, the ones at the top is and, butter, or, and I have to mow it. Okay. Which is your favorite holiday? Halloween, blank, Thanksgiving. Which one is it? Or. Okay. We earned $22 selling homemade. Sorry. We earned $22 selling homemade. Sorry, selling lemonade and cookies. Hey, it's Monday, okay? It's hard for me too. It says compound sentences. This is important for you to fill out. A sentence that expresses two complete thoughts is a compound sentence. That's important. In a compound sentence, two independent clauses can be joined by a comma and a conjunction. And wait a minute, did we just know what a conjunction was? What were the three conjunctions that we just talked about? And, or, and but, right? Okay. So here's an example. Jenny told me the address, and I wrote it down. So you have a comma right there, and the word and. This is an example of a compound sentence. My family traveled to Paris, and we went to the top of the Eiffel Tower. You have a comma, and you have the word and right after that. Or you use the word but or. All right. It says tell whether or not each sentence is a compound sentence. Write compound or not a compound. Ready? So what are the two things that I need to have for it to be a compound sentence? A comma, yes, and a conjunction, right? So if it doesn't have a comma, regardless whether it has an and or not, or but or, if it doesn't have a comma, is it a compound sentence? No. So look at the first one. Mr. D is fixing the roof on his roof. Is that a compound sentence? Huh? No. Plus, first of all, does it have a comma? No. So write not compound. Okay. All right. So look at number 2 though. Chloe and her friend went to the movie theater, but they didn't buy any popcorn. Is that a compound sentence? How do I know that? Well, there's a comma right here, and the word but is a conjunction. So is it a compound sentence? Yes, it is. All right. Okay, look at number 7. See, I knew they were going to do this. Look at 7. It says, I'm going to pick up cheese, crackers, and pepperoni at the store. Now, hold on, time out. They did tell you that it had a comma and the word a conjunction, right? Okay. But remember the definition of a compound sentence. A compound sentence is two complete thoughts, okay? So watch. It says, I'm going to pick up cheese, crackers. Okay? And then here, the next part, it says pepperoni at the store. Is pepperoni at the store a complete thought or a complete sentence? No. No. Okay? So is number 7 a compound sentence? No, it's not. So 7, you were right, not a compound. They try to trick you. Not funny. Look, 3, it does have a compound sentence. Here's the comma, and here's the conjunction. 4 doesn't have a comma. But Mr. Ortita has the word or. Yes, it does, but it doesn't have a comma, though. Number 5, it does have a conjunction, but it doesn't have a comma either. 6, Grandma is a terrific cook, and we love staying at her house. It does have a comma, and it does have a conjunction, so that would be a compound sentence. Would you like some hot chocolate or orange juice? It does have a conjunction, but does it have a comma?
No.
No. Okay, so we already did 2. This would be compound. This is not compound. 5 is also not a compound. 6 is a compound. And 7 is not a compound.